Hey guys, Justin Korstad here with you again. It must be that time of year. We've had a new year begin, 2024 is here, and it's time for Financial Peace University. I've been teaching this class for a few years now, and as you may know, it changed our family's direction financially. We paid off about $120,000 in debt, and we're just so excited to share this curriculum with you. Financial Peace University is for people that feel out of control. And this time of year, a lot of people feel that way. Too many bills going out, not enough money coming in. How do I get control of this? Well, financial peace is stuff that should have been taught to you, frankly, in high school. And it wasn't. And for those of you that didn't learn how to budget, how to save, and how to spend wisely, this is a great class. And not just that, it brings hope. You can do this. We did it, and we're so glad that we did. It's a 9-week class, starts on February 18th, the weekend after the Super Bowl, so we'll get the Super Bowl out of the way, and then we'll kick off our finances. It's gonna go till April 21st, and it's gonna be from 5:30 to 7 p.m. on Sunday nights. So you got kids club, youth, bring your kids, let them hang out while you're doing financial peace. You'll be so glad that you spent and invested 9 weeks. The cost of the class is $79.99, which actually is a great deal because that now includes 3 months free of EveryDollar, which is a budgeting app, and it ties directly to your bank account. So you can track your spending, get some traction. Most people pay off debt and save money within the first 3 months of doing that alone. So it's a great way to get started. But don't just take it from me. You've heard my story already. Listen to Kyle and Jessia Smoke, who attend Spring Hills. You've probably seen Kyle up on drums. They have a great story about how FPU changed their lives. Listen to this.
My name is Kyle Smoke, and this is my wife, Jessia Smoke. And we are the FPU coordinators here at Spring Hills. Before we went through FPU, I think we were a little bit of normal. We had some debt. Our income was, average. We were just working adults. We had one child at the time, and I had kind of like a breaking moment before I'd even heard of Dave Ramsey. I had a pretty hefty car payment, and I kind of got tired of it. It was a nice car. It was a fun car. It was something I enjoyed, but there was no fun at the end of the day. After making the car payment, the insurance payment, I really decided that it wasn't the way I wanted to live anymore. And ironically, I sold the car, and right after that, that's when you kind of introduced Dave Ramsey, at least the podcast, and we kind of went from there.
Yeah, I actually was starting the kids' college funds and looking into that because we had just had our daughter not very long ago. She was, I think, approaching maybe 3 at that time, and I had asked your mom about maybe putting in at 529, and she said, well, I don't know anything about that, but you should probably see what Dave Ramsey has to say about it. Yeah. So during that time, I went and started kind of seeing what he was about, and came across his program, Financial Peace University. And at the same time, he was downsizing and selling his car, and we were kind of starting to get fed up of making money and not knowing where it was going. Right. We started reading The Total Money Makeover and listening to Dave Ramsey's podcasts, and then we decided to tackle the debt.
And the podcasts were very, for me personally, with no financial background or anything like that, was key for me because I was just kind of your everyday person where you work hard, and you have a decent income, and where does it all go? And so the podcast for me was a perspective to hear about other people's stories and how Dave Ramsey would respond. And it's funny because I always consider Dave Ramsey just a really smart hillbilly. And so I liked his watered down black and white approach to everything, really not beating around the bush, just kind of straight at it. That's stupid, or that's not stupid with money. And so listening to just him, quite frankly, beat people up about their finances was eye-opening for me.
We paid off almost $80,000, just short of it, in 13 months. And that's kind of the point that we let people know that anyone can do it. And the whole point of the Financial Peace University program is to build wealth, because you are using God's money, and it teaches you that it's His tool and resource. And the more resources you have to help in His community, to grow His kingdom, is kind of the whole point. So we liked how it was biblically based, and we really enjoyed the program, and we paid off our debt in 2019. We're now in the steps 4, 5, 6 of the program. So this is what we used. As you can see, it's handmade. I drew it at home.
It's got some cross marks where we cross stuff out. You know, it's a living, breathing document, so it changes. But I like the imperfections in it because it kind of shows our journey, and it shows that you know, you kind of ride the ups and downs, and sometimes situations change. But we're going to frame this and keep it, and hope to change our family tree, and this will be kind of our proof to do that.
Yeah.